Would you look at the time?
Look at the time. So, hi guys.
Surprise!
Surprise! We did have some technical difficulties, and plus we were chatting. You guys know how we get. Kind of lost track of the time, so apologies on that.
It's like waiting for the bus,
More
and then you're like,
on my part because I was keeping track of the clock and I just kept getting sidetracked. So my bad on that.
Have you ever been on the bus and you forgot your stop? No, for real. I did that. When I back in the day when I first moved to this city, I took the bus and I was on the bus. And I'm embarrassed to say, I don't think it was just one time. I was not paying attention and I forgot to pull the dinger for my stop.
So you're just riding along.
Yeah.
Gosh.
For real?
Well, look, I'm glad you're here. And this is a surprise. As you guys know, the plan was it was just supposed to be me, but Kevin was like, hey, I've got some time.
That's true.
Here you
Time opened up. And here we are.
You know, I love spending time with Kevin. So, and I know all of you guys love Kevin too. So this is a bonus day.
Whoop, whoop.
You're right. Oh, okay. Well, let's see who's here. Let's see who decided to hang around and see.
Totally.
When we go live. Hi, Viv, Cartomancy, Aiden, Libra Lady.
Lisa Foster. You are late.
Lisa Foster doesn't hold back, man. Yeah, she doesn't give a shit. She's like, you're late and I'm pissed.
I love it.
Sorry, Lisa. Wayne, Sherry, Rondaroo, Hilda, hey. Let's see here. Anybody else? Rolanda. Cartomancy? There's a message from you saying, where's Lisa?
I did.
That's even better. Hi, Kevin. Oh, goodness. Funny. Okay. Hi, Jill. Sweetie darling. I love that name. Sweetie darling Lulu. Connie.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Gail K. Susie. Hi. Susie said she was late too, so it's okay.
Aw.
Thank you, Susie. Ellen, hello. Sonia, just popping in to say hi. Big hugs. Got back from my ceremony weekend and going to get some rest. Thank you for popping in.
Yeah. Cool.
And hi, Joanne. So I think that's everybody.
Very cool.
So usually the deal on these broadcasts is it's just everybody kind of getting together. Hi, Rochelle. And seeing how everybody's doing. We don't generally do readings, but you know, when you have Kevin the healing medium here, you know, maybe we should do a few.
You never know.
Want to, if you're up for it.
You never know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If you all just want to sit around and be complete
shoot the shit.
Shoot the shit. We can talk about whatever you want. In fact, you got do you want to have them ask us questions? Ask us questions?
Yes.
Let's do that.
That's so brilliant.
Guys.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Inquiring minds want to know.
I start sweating.
I know. I got nervous too. So would you all like to ask us questions? And I will star them. Open books. I mean, I'm pretty open. So
Chris Martin, we did not forget about you.
Oh, no way, Chris.
No way. We did not forget about you. Telepathically, we said hello.
Right, absolutely.
I think.
All right, well, look, guys, ask us some stuff. Well, we'll do that. How often does that happen? How many channels in our community are they like, you know what?
Right.
Ask us something.
Yes, the interview begins.
The interview begins. All right.
Mary Henson has a question. Is
Yeah,
Kevin
waiting
single?
for sure. All right,
Did you
I'm
see that?
starring things.
Can I star things or no? I don't have that capability.
You do not. Oh my gosh, I should have given you that.
Wow. Okay.
Uh, what's Aiden saying here? Hi, Aiden. Aiden said my mom is disgusted with me because she found out through my annoying brother that I
Oh,
haven't.
Aiden.
Oh
Mm.
no, you got outed by your bro. Well, you know what, Aiden? The beauty of that is it's out there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fine. And maybe on some level that'll take a little bit of pressure off of you if you felt like you're really hiding something with that.
Mm-hmm.
So for bro, personally, I want to say poo poo on bro for
Mm-hmm.
not getting with you on that. But this could very well be something that could propel you into something that will make your world a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the process. It's the journey thing again, you know. But I'm sorry that happened though. That's
Yeah.
crappy.
That's the thing, telling somebody else's story. We
Yeah.
have to be so careful about that. And, there are times where we think we're helping or that we have the right or that it's okay. And, we forget to check in with someone's permission. Should we be sharing this? And especially personal things. And yeah, I feel like it's a bit of a theme, and it seems to be coming up where reminds me to be mindful of what I share about other people's lives or not. Is it really my business? And um, beyond that, because it's already been done, I wonder if there's a gift in it. That,
Right.
like Lisa was saying, where it's like, okay, well, now the truth is out, and how it feels right now is temporary, and that will change, and maybe in reflection there will be a gift in it, because it's maybe there's an element of freedom in it for you, like Lisa
Right.
was
For
saying.
sure.
So yeah, tough one.
Yeah. So sorry, Aiden, about that. Yeah, Ellen. Yeah, for sure. No longer have to hide it. Um,
I saw some
and
questions.
said thank you to you.
Always, Aiden.
I have been starring things. Some of them are weird. Some of them are not so weird. Um,
Perfect.
so yeah, guys, ask us stuff. You can ask us. I don't know. How open are you on questions?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm open until I'm not. If I won't
Yeah.
tell you, I'll be
Just
like that. None of your business. No, I'm
right.
kidding.
I,
I'm
I
I'm an
figure
open book. I'm
I
pretty
figure
open.
ask what you want, guys. And if we run into a
Hmm.
little obstacle there, we'll just be like, we'll
Hmm.
put the brakes on. So
Yeah, I'm okay with being uncomfortable
let's
in
do that.
sharing. I don't worry too much about the
Uh,
judgment in it.
let's see.
How many did you star? I'm just curious because I see
I
3.
have 5 right now, and
Okay.
some might not even
Oh,
actually
there's
be an
5.
actual question. Let's see.
I am
Uh,
not single. I don't know if you saw that one, but I am not single. I have been with my partner, Brian, for 50. It was 15 years in May.
oh
So
wow.
I know.
Oh, that's really long term. Good,
Yeah.
good
Well,
on you with
I mean,
that.
it's like 180 in gay world.
Right. That's like that's several
It's,
lifetimes.
yeah.
Oh my
Or
god.
150. It's at least like to that. What's
It's like
that?
the dog year thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. Good on you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do not, and nobody even asked me, so I'm just going to volunteer this. I just long term relationships have not been um, my thing. It's
Mm,
really weird. I like it when I'm in one, but I've never really it's never really been a goal, if that makes
Oh,
sense. I don't
sure.
know, but I really feel like maybe in a past life or something, I went through some shit, and in this life, it's just kind of take it or leave it. I've not been all in. I don't have any children. I never aspired to have children. There were opportunities to get married and have children.
Wow.
I I don't know. It's just it's interesting. It's worth thinking about long and hard, which I haven't
Mm-hmm.
really thought about super long and hard. But at the same time, I love kids. I love other people's kids. I love giving their
Mm-hmm.
kids back to them.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're precious. Now go. I've taught children. Yeah, it just when it was in my 20s when friends were getting married and they were hooking up and they were having their children, all that stuff. I was a bridesmaid 5,000 times and going to all the showers, but I was never on board with like, ooh, I hope I'm next.
Mm.
So that there's something with that. There really is.
The bouquet toss.
The bouquet, I was like,
You're like, where's Lisa? She has left
I
the
played
building.
volleyball in college, so if the bouquet came toward me, I was like,
You're like,
I was like, no. So it was a whole thing. But yeah, but it's just
I can see it. You totally spike it back in the
I
breath.
would spike it, man. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. I'm
Amazing.
sure I've missed. Okay, let me pin some more stuff here.
Oh, I had a question for you with your dreams. Have you ever recognized in your dreaming, like your past lives?
I think so. I think so.
Oh,
Because oh, was I on with you? Because I was on with someone, and we were talking about I think it might have been with you. It might have been
okay.
recently. Asking the important questions meditation. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I had a
Okay.
discussion with you about meditation,
Mhm.
and you said that when you are meditating, you are able to kind of wander about and ask those specific
Oh,
questions,
yes.
like
Mhm, mhm.
who are you? What is
Yep.
your purpose? What's going on here? I forget to do that when I meditate, when I really meditate. But in my dreams, I've really learned to walk around and ask those questions because there are recurring
Mhm.
faces and uh, images and things like that. So um, I think a lot of that is tied into some past life stuff. Yeah,
Mm,
yeah, I
that's
think so.
curious.
Yeah, which makes sense. And then it flashes me back to the whole thing where in my waking life things will happen that will remind me of a dream,
Mm,
which will remind me of an experience, which will remind me of a face, which will
mhm.
flash me back to something. So it's like all these layers of stuff that I can't even begin to put into words.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
Well, that perhaps is like blends into the knowing how like clear you are about certain things, how they look in your life. I connect the two where it's like we have to have some, I guess we don't have to. That perhaps there's that past influence
Mhm.
that gives us that self-assurance and the clarity about like, okay, this is what I want, this is what I don't want, like I'm
Right.
fine with this or I'm not fine with that. um it's interesting. And so yeah, I just the bridge between the two, it fascinates me and makes me curious. And I see that similarity because I'm very clear on what um, I like and what I don't like, and what's right
Mhm.
for me and not. I don't, and especially the older I get, I don't waver much in that. And if I do, I'm kind of like, maybe this is just new. But there's some things
Now,
I kind of go like, okay, this is like
now I'm
this is.
envious of that. I still have a tendency to waver, and
Oh, do you?
I think that's a Libra thing. I'm
Okay, interesting.
super Libra, so
Mm,
I can go back and forth on something forever until it's to the point where, okay, Lisa, snap out of it. You need to
interesting.
make that decision. So, yeah, that happens with me quite a bit for sure.
Oh,
But
and so,
but the age thing, with
yeah.
age, that has improved. Oh, I used to be terrible. It's way more um, concrete now compared
Mm.
to back in the day. But yeah.
So I wonder if the indecisiveness is the part of the contract, if you will, in that the indecisiveness is like, okay, like we're uncomfortable as humans, and it's maybe like more deliberation. But then some of the things that you shared about like so marriage and children, and that is really clear because of it's so familiar from past is kind of what I was getting in that. But
Maybe.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's interesting.
Yeah. It's wild. Yeah.
I know it. That's a whole rabbit hole and a
Oh my
half.
gosh. Yeah. Oh, I could go on forever with this. I know they don't care.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about them.
Oh, there are
Wait,
people
what?
here.
Oh, we're live. Oh my god.
Well, here, let me scroll up and see if we missed anything here.
Okay.
Let's see here. Um, okay, I'm going way up here. Okay, here we go. Let me start here. Okay. Holly pointed out it's grandchildren that's the big payoff for having children. I can
Oh,
see that. You know
yeah.
what? Maybe that's it. If I could have skipped over my own children and
Yes.
gone straight to the grandchildren, ooh,
Mm, that's
that's
interesting.
interesting, Holly. I like
Hmm.
that you said that. That makes
Yeah.
some sense to me. Let's see. Here we go. Lisa said that shit don't work. I caught them and never got married either. Okay. Um, scrolling down. Yeah, I blocked it like a basketball. Are we talking about the the bouquet? Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was not happening. Um. All right. Here we go. Connie. I dream about things that happen like 8 to 10 years later, like the building I work in. I remember the tile and it had multiple floors.
Oh.
That's interesting. Definitely interesting. Scrolling down. Still scrolling down.
That's that really deep knowing where it's like, if I could share two time, can I share? Can I share?
Yeah, share, please.
May I share? It just it created a memory about you know what I mean, like when we're so clear about certain things and then they happen, and then we're
Mhm,
like sometimes it's like, oh my god, like I knew that. And there was this period of time where I was under the age of 10 years old, and I watched this famous psychic medium in the UK, and they showed her show in Canada. And so I used to tune into it and watch it, and I felt like I knew her,
mhm,
and I knew, I knew that I was going to meet her.
mhm,
And then another time and this was maybe when I was 16, I think it was 16, and I was watching Oprah, and this lady that was on Oprah's show was the founder of a world famous eating disorder clinic in a city that was a couple hours away from where I lived.
mhm,
And after I finished watching it with that same kind of knowing, I went upstairs and I said to my mom, and my mom had been watching it upstairs and I didn't know. And I said, I'm going to work for her one day. And it was that same kind of feeling that I had about Sally, this Sally Morgan from the UK.
mhm.
And fast forward like many, many years later, I ended up working for both of them. It
Really?
was wild. It was wild, but the building reminded me where sometimes we just get
Wow.
these glimpses and these
Mhm,
knowings that certain things are going to, occur or happen, or
Oh,
we've
I
seen
love
them.
that.
Trippy. So trippy. Anyways, there you have it.
Well, look, let me see what I starred, and let's see what we've got here. Because I think everybody's just kind of doing their own thing in there. Okay, well, here's one. What do you do for a living, Lisa? Okay. I can't say, but I do think it's interesting because Ron, Unconditional Love, went live late. Well, not super late last night, but he goes on for hours. He was on for like
does
4
he?
hours.
Oh.
I happened to tune in his last hour, and I thought he had just gone on live, but he'd been on a while. But there was kind of a running joke in there, and they decided that maybe my secret identity is Catwoman. So
Oh.
maybe that's it. So we'll just hang on to that for a second. Just because I think it's cool. It doesn't mean it's real. I'm just saying it's cool. I just want to talk about it. So there you go with that. Okay, so here's the one for you, Kevin.
Okay. Kevin, oh, I'm looking at the thing. What are you drinking right now? Kombucha. A berry blend of kombucha. And I like it really cold, but all of the ice has melted. So there's that.
There's that. I love it.
Yeah. It's good for the tummy. Kimchi and kombucha.
Love it.
Uh-huh. Great questions.
Here we go. We're cooking new stir fry recipe tonight. Which one of you want to come over? There can be only one. Oh, gosh.
Well, it's kind of, I mean, I will say this. What's in the stir fry? Let's just go there. Like, what's in the stir fry?
That makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah. I told you, I know what I like and I know what I don't like.
I have a feeling that I probably like more food items than you do.
Oh, than me? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure.
I think so. I have a feeling you probably have a more restrictive thing going on than I do.
I'm pretty particular.
Yeah.
That's being polite to myself.
I hear you.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Wait, we don't get to who gets to go? What, is he talking?
I know who gets to go, right? Let me get back.
And why no +1?
Right? Can we work shifts?
Seriously, I'll do the dishes.
Can I eat part of it, and then if it's stuff that he doesn't like, then I'll eat that stuff too.
Yeah. I get the impression Wayne's a good cook.
Wayne is a good cook. That's the impression I get too. Yeah. He and Suzanne are good cooks, but I think they share those duties. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
I have used kombucha as a facial toner. Wow, I bet you that's good for the skin.
Cool. Yeah. Super cool. All right, here's another one. Here's one for both of us. Lisa and Kevin, please tell us about your favorite bands, singers, etc.
Okay, let me think about this. Oh, I know.
Here's my Libra thing's kicking on this. I have a hard time with questions like those because there's so many favorites depending upon my mood.
I always just change the question. If I don't like it, I'm just like, well, in this moment.
Right. Go for it. What you got?
Oh, me? Oh, in this moment. Okay, so it's weird and wonderful. I have an obsession with not many people, but Dolly Parton.
Really?
Obsessed with her.
I think it's smart.
So smart, so kind, so compassionate, always giving back, so humble. And I think it comes through in her music. And so I was just always fascinated. First of all, it was like wow
Mhm.
by her physical appearance and stuff. I was just in awe of that. And then just her music and a few songs. But I was so fascinated that I made, oh, poor Brian. I mean, he was interested as well, but we went to the Smoky Mountains
Mhm.
in Tennessee and
Yes.
went to Dollywood.
Yes.
I
I've
didn't
been
get to
there.
meet her. I mean, I didn't actually have a feeling that I was going to get to meet her, but I really love her musically. I
Mhm.
don't think she's the best singer or like she wouldn't be my favorite, but there's that. Music wise, no surprise, or maybe it is, but Celine Dion.
Oh,
And I know, crazy. And I've seen her several times. Actually, there's a funny story in that, but like, I'm spilling the tea.
I love it.
This, so Brian, my sister, and her partner and I went to Las Vegas to see Celine, and I had seen her a couple of times, and so we were talking about it and or talking about Las Vegas, and then we should see Celine Dion. She was still there,
Mhm.
and I was like, perfect. And I was like, I was at a place in my life where I was like, if I'm going to see a concert, I am going to be in the front row.
Mhm.
So I was like, told, the other ones or asked them, like ticket wise, what are you thinking or this or that? And they were like, oh, like, this kind of range. And I was like,
Mhm.
oh, we have a problem. I was like, I want to be in the front row because I'm thinking if this is the last time that I'm ever going to see her or
Right.
not,
Make
I'm
it
going
count.
all out. Yeah. So showtime, and there I am, literally in the front row by myself.
By yourself.
And Brian and my sister and her boyfriend are way up there. And I'm like, wait. So I literally went to the concert by myself. I was in the front row. It was non negotiable. The best
You
time of
got
my
a
life.
lighter. You're like,
No, I have video. No, she sang to me. She was like, she was from here. I was literally, I couldn't, I mean, I could have jumped on the stage and did that.
that's
Like
cool though.
I
That's
was
super
so close.
cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then the last one is she died in her early or mid 30s. Her name is Eva Cassidy. And I think musically and to my ear, I think she's one of the most talented singers I've ever heard.
Eva
Ever heard.
Cassidy.
Oh, goosebumps. Yeah.
Now, is she Canadian? Is she from somewhere else?
No,
Is she
she's from the United States.
Eva Cassidy?
Yeah. Eva
Okay.
or Eva. Yeah.
I
Oh,
wonder if I've heard her music and just didn't know it was her.
yeah. So good. Like the purest and so talented for her time without all of the, technology and all of that.
I love
Like,
that you said that because I love any singer where it's just that genuine. You don't
yeah.
have the reverb, you don't have the
Yes.
auto tune, you
Yes.
don't have all the flashy crap. It's just you know what? And just with me, give me a guy or a girl with a guitar
Oh,
doing their
okay.
thing.
Mhm.
Acoustic, I like that kind of stuff. Um, when MTV was still MTV and they'd have their unplugged stuff. I love that where it
Oh,
was just
mhm.
the artist on the stage doing it.
Yeah.
I love one of my most favorite things is just so out of what anybody expects. Alice in Chains,
Oh, yeah.
Unplugged.
Okay.
I love them. Um, and this is I know, right?
I love it.
But I love R&B. I love
Mm.
now I am in Kentucky, so I've been exposed to a whole lot of country. But I like if we're gonna go country, if we're gonna go there, I like the old country stuff,
Mm.
like which isn't even really. It was more the crossover country. Like I don't know if anybody ever saw the movie Urban Cowboy.
Oh, yeah.
Like that soundtrack, I love it.
Mhm. Mhm.
Guilty pleasure there. Um, but rap, old rap, sure. Uh, more current stuff, not so much. Um, I grew up on a lot of a lot of rock, classic rock, um, and a lot of R&B. So I would say classic rock, R&B,
Mm.
and we're talking Led Zeppelin. Um, gosh, uh, oh my gosh. Oh, it's so out of it's really hard for me to narrow it down because I like so many different things. Like, there were some Motley Crue things I liked. Of course, Guns N' Roses, and that's not why
Mm.
Axl is named Axl. He's not named after Axl Rose. I just
Oh.
like the name Axl. But and then of course grunge. I had a moment with all that too. So Pearl Jam, um,
Mm.
Soundgarden. Oh,
Oh
Soundgarden.
yeah.
When
So good.
Chris Cornell died, I was devastated.
Mm.
Um, Things like that. So
Eclectic. I love it.
yeah. So it's all
Hmm.
okay.
Yeah.
So
That's the
then
thing. You go through each genre and it's like, these are like my favorites. You know what I
right,
mean? And
right.
I think there is across the board. I could
Yeah,
do
yeah,
the
across the
same.
board. And then just with anything. I mean, throw an Olivia Newton-John song out there and I'm like,
Right.
"Woo, I love it."
Yeah.
Bad.
Xanadu?
Barbara Streisand,
Hello?
sure, why not? But it's
Yeah.
just I really don't have a favorite. It's just all about the mood. It's all about the melody. It's all about the song. So
Yeah.
everything has its place. All right. I've missed a bunch of
I
comments, I'm
know.
sure. So,
There's 51 people here.
well, hi,
Welcome.
51 people.
51. B51. No, what's that? The B51s? Or is that a drink? Or is that a band?
B-52s.
Or B.
B-52s. Oh, don't get me started on the 80s, guys. Oh
Remember
my
Walk
gosh.
Like an Idiot? Remember the Bangles?
I love the Bangles. I
Stop
loved
it.
do you remember Depeche Mode?
Do I?
Dude.
Oh, oh my
Depeche
gosh.
Mode.
Oh,
I loved
what about Pet Shop Boys?
I love the Pet Shop. Oh, their song West
So
End Girls
hard.
Opportunities.
Oh yeah. So hard.
Oh gosh,
Ugh,
yes.
so hard.
Oh
Did you
my
hear that?
gosh.
So hard.
Oh.
That's the name of one of their songs, So Hard. I think it had a Lego. It was a CD that was like, it looked like orange bright Lego.
Oh, really? Oh,
Fact
I don't
check,
remember that.
somebody. Mhm.
You remember that song they did with Dusty Springfield?
Oh.
Since
What?
you went away. Oh.
Mm. I,
I can't think how it goes. Since you went away.
it's not ringing a bell. Pet Shop Boys?
What have I done to deserve this?
Oh, yes.
I,
What? Yes, yes, yes.
I love that one.
I
Yeah,
love it
yeah.
too. I think it might actually be on that album.
Oh, really? Oh,
Might
cool.
be. Mm-hmm.
Super cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Smiths, Morrissey. Yes. Oh, do you remember the Smithereens?
The Smithereens, yeah. That sounds. I've
Oh,
heard their
what was the
name.
song the
Mm-hmm.
Smithereens sing?
Personal Jesus, yes.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
Personal
gosh.
Jesus all the way. For
Stop it.
sure. Okay. All right.
So good.
Okay.
Aiden's like, I don't know any of these.
Poor Aiden. All right, here's a quick one. Lisa, how long are you an EMT? 15 years. There you go. That's how long I was an EMT. I was an EMT for 15 years.
Aretha Franklin, yes, right.
Uh,
Although, yeah, Aretha Franklin, yes. It was so funny. I got on this trend of watching old like interviews of like Lucille Ball and Aretha Franklin. And I have to name some men in this. Oh shit, what was the and just some of the conversations, it was like, oh, it was uncomfortable to watch. I was like, wow,
oh,
like
really?
I loved it. It was like really just really self-assured and like yeah, just really powerful. Like these
Oh, wow.
I'll just say the two, the Aretha Franklin and Lucille Ball just really being yeah, just really
Both
confident.
very strong women there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Business wise and entertainment wise and all that stuff. Yeah.
I love that.
All right. I probably missed questions, but oh, Fleetwood Mac, Foreigner. Oh,
Mm.
Foreigner. Foreigner had a concert here
Mm.
when I was in my. We're talking like I might have been 12. But I was like, oh my gosh, I want to go see Foreigner in concert. My parents were like, no, they shut me down. So I didn't get to go. And also Journey was here that same year. And they wouldn't let me go to that one either. But my very, very first concert I went to was the Beastie Boys,
Wow. How
which
was
is
that?
funny because I don't even know if I've told this story online before. But here's a question. Here, that seems important. There you
I think so.
go. Oh, that's sweet.
Yes, he's very charming. He has beautiful eyes. Actually, he used to get like mistaken for a girl when he was a kid. They were like,
Oh,
"Oh,
that's
he's
awesome.
so cute. Look at those
He's
big
just
blue eyes."
beautiful then. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Very kind and generous, and he's just one of those people that does things not out of obligation and just does it genuinely. And especially for me, like if if it snows, he'll go and clear my vehicle if I have to work
Oh, I
without it.
love that.
Yeah, it's like it's a reminder that sometimes I have to do that in not in return, but just without having to ask or
Right.
be asked. It's yeah, I love it. He's always
That's
yeah.
awesome. That's like relationship goals there.
I
So
know. It's pretty cute.
congratulations on that.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
that's hard to come by. It really is.
Yeah.
I love that. And you deserve that. So
Thank you.
you're welcome. Both of you do. Okay.
True. I mean, I do a lot for him, so it's like
Right.
just kidding.
Sure.
Like I'm doing alive, but I'll cook dinner at I'm a better cook. I mean, let's just put it out
Are
there.
you
I'm
the
the better
one
cook.
that's the
Mhm.
primarily
Mhm.
cooking
Yeah.
individual there? Yeah.
Mhm.
Does he try
Yes,
though?
indeed. Yes. He makes a few good dishes. For sure.
Right. Everybody
Connie,
has their little specialties, right?
it's true. Um,
Here we go. Oh no, that's not it. Hold on. There you go. Did you ever give a bad haircut when you first
hmm,
started styling?
for sure, probably. Yeah. Although I was really I mean, yes, the technique I had to develop, and I mean that always is ongoing, but I was just really quite well, not fearless, but really eager to get better. And so I entered lots of competition, even when I was in hair school
Mm,
and apprenticing. I did them both at the same time. And I was competitive and I did fairly well. And
mhm,
I think I was maybe a couple months into hair school. And the owner of the school, his name is John, and he would I we had after a couple of months you started to do clients. And I looked at the schedule or whatever, and it said there was a John. And so I'm like waiting. I'm expecting this guy to show up for a haircut. We call it a no-show. So he didn't show up. So I was like, I thought I'd be a smartass. And so I go and I knock and because his office. So I knock on the door and I said, because it was John, I said, "Oh, Mr. Bernard," I said, "You missed your appointment." And he like looks up and he's like, "What?" I said, "You missed your," and then I got a bit nervous. I was like, because I'm like, I said, "You missed your appointment." And he's like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Oh, I'm just being funny." I said, "There was a John on my book and they didn't show up." I thought, and he said, "Well, then cut my hair." And I went like, "Okay." Anyway, so I did. Fucking did. I just did it. And I so
nice.
yeah. And so I was just I don't know. I don't know if it was bravery or just the choice to not be in the fear of it. And so that made
Right.
me look brave, but I was like, no problem. But yes, Connie, to
That's
answer
so
your
cool.
question, Yes, but I'm really like, I'm not one of those, I'm not a risk taker when it comes to hair. So people that would want all of this stuff, if I didn't see the vision, or if I didn't think that I could do it, or I didn't think that I would like it, I'd be
Mhm.
like, in a roundabout way, not happening. So I avoided some of those, or the most of them. But
Do you
yeah,
prefer it when someone just says, "Do what you think would suit me," or do you like it when they guide
mm,
you?
I think a combo, but the majority, I mean, this is my 22nd year of hair.
Mhm.
And because I've scaled down and I'm only 3 days limited hours, because of all the readings, I have a clientele where it's like, yes, I still check in and we still have a consultation every single time. I check in to say, like, is this going right? Or do we want to change something? But it's usually no, because I've been back in this city, if you will, for 10 years. So you just establish this, kind of suitability and their taste. And that's the thing about it, which they don't really teach this in the beginning, is we just say yes to everybody. And we think we have to do everybody's hair. And the
Mm.
truth is, you want to kind of have similar taste with your clients, because then it's enjoyable. It's enjoyable for
Sure.
me and for them. So in
Right,
it,
right.
I've attracted, the ones that the kind of hair and stuff that I, for the most part, like to do. So
That's cool.
yeah,
And that makes sense because you have your own client base, so you kind of
yeah,
have your own little
yeah,
little world of what you
yeah,
prefer and what works for you.
exactly.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I specialize in hair color and styling, so I typically do a lot more of that. Um, but and I do cut hair as well. But
Here's
there
one.
you go.
You have groupies.
Oh, so silly. That makes me uncomfortable.
I know.
I'm like,
You
"Ooh."
don't have to
Um,
answer.
no, I love it. I love you all. I love you all, and I appreciate people. I just try to be me, and
Right.
that's it. And
That's all
so,
you can do.
uh I ate everybody's cup of kombucha.
Dude, same. Yeah, I am an acquired taste myself. Yeah, I know people
Mhm.
don't I especially know people don't are not on board with how much I get tickled on stuff. Um,
Mm.
but which is unfortunate because, when I need to be serious, I can get serious.
Yeah.
There's a there are boundaries with that stuff. There's a time and a place, and I
Mhm.
think I'm really good at figuring that out. But
Yeah.
yeah, some
You
people
are a
just
good
don't.
read.
Thanks. But yeah, some
Mhm.
people just don't, and that's fine. And if you don't like it, sayonara. No issue. All right. Okay. Let me see what else I have to start. I don't have very many left here. Um, okay, here's one. Tell us something funny and embarrassing.
I mean, daily.
I know. I really can't think of a super. I'm not really good at a good
Hmm.
story, but I'll try to think of something. But I don't know. I mean, half of my embarrassing stuff you all have seen.
Mm.
It's all recorded. Just look at the previous videos. I'm sure I've done
Totally.
something completely
Mhm.
embarrassing or used the wrong word or made up a word that's not even a word. In fact, that's happened recently. I said some word online, and then after the live stream was over, I was like, "That wasn't even a word, Lisa. You sound like an idiot." Which is bothering for me because I like to use the right words. That's what I like to do. But um, that's the beauty of a live stream. You get everybody
Mhm.
raw. You can't edit this shit. So, but embarrassing stories, gosh, if you think of one, jump in there. Can't think of it.
That's so fun. I can't. I mean, here's the thing. I make an arse of myself often, but I try to be like, I don't try because I'm so real and in person or in the salon or with clients or whatever. I often just get, oh, it's like, it's what you see is what you get. And I don't spend a lot of time kind of beating myself up about like being
Right.
transparent or like real or so I mean embarrassing things, I probably embarrass myself on a daily. Do people notice it or do I don't spend much
Right.
time
That's
in
the thing. Because
it.
sometimes I might be embarrassed, but nobody's even on board with it. They're like, "Oh, Lisa had a great day today." And
Yeah,
meanwhile, I'm going home going, "Oh my gosh, what was that?" But
yeah,
I cannot think of anything super embarrassing right off, though.
me neither. Maybe it'll come to me. Embarrassing moment.
Maybe I don't. Maybe neither one of us embarrass easily enough to have a good story.
I think that's part of it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Maybe. Yeah.
really, with I like
I mean, I'm sure
my
there were moments where things were like awkward, but not
yeah.
to where I just wanted to like retreat into
Mhm.
a shell. I
Yeah.
can't think of anything
Yeah,
quite
I guess
bad.
I think that's a bit of an aha. Like, I don't really embarrass easy.
Same. Same.
I don't. I mean, I've snotted, I wiped my nose, I've cried, I've laughed, I've
Dude,
said things
we
wrong. I
both
mean,
keep
like,
Kleenexes nearby for
yeah,
things and
I got boxes of Kleenex. It's like the
yeah,
story of my life. I mean,
yeah,
totally nothing. Yeah, I mean, that's just it. My
yeah.
recovery is pretty darn quick. I
Same.
have a thick I'm extremely sensitive, but I have a thick skin, and especially when it's about me. Um, if it's ill intent or hate or something, but it's like if it's just like, a embarrassing thing, I'm like, yeah, doesn't
And
phase
I
me.
think both of us probably own up to, if something goes down, it's like it goes completely south. We're probably both like, sorry.
Brian says that to me all the time. He's like, he starts laughing because I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I think da da da," and I'll say, and then I'm like, "Actually, I changed my mind already." Like that's not, or I'll call myself. I'll be like, "Actually, I'm not being. That's actually not honest. I made
I
that
love
up."
that.
Or I'm totally.
Yeah,
I'm quick.
yeah.
I'm quick with apology. I'm quick with like self
We
correction.
take ownership of our poo, so that's
Yeah,
very good.
yeah,
Now I do
absolutely.
have some. Is Sweet Darling Lulu still here? I
That's
don't know.
such a good name.
Sweet Darling Lulu, let us know if you're here because my other
Oh,
two starred things are from you,
cool.
but they are such that you need to be here for this. So if you're
Mm.
not here for this, I'm not going to pull it up. So if you're here, let us know. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Viv said,
Oh.
I was going to work and a bus drove over a quarter size hole and splattered dirty water all over my clothes. I had to go home and change.
Oh,
Oh,
Viv.
that reminds me. When I was a loan officer at a bank, I went to we all went to lunch, and on the way back from lunch, I had to fill up my car with gas. And you know how uh when you click it so that it'll fill up all the way, it'll click off when it's full. Well, that didn't kick in. So gas came up my arm, and it was wintertime at the time, so I was like wearing the sweater and stuff. So I was just soaked in gasoline because it was gushing out of the tank while I was holding it and never did that click that
Oh
indicated it
my
was
god.
full. So I guess that's embarrassing, but whatever, for whatever reason, that reminded me of that. So
Wow.
I just called my supervisor and said I need to go home and change and shower because otherwise I'm going to go up in flames. And he was like, okay. So that was a moment. Um,
How flammable.
yeah, totally flammable. Not cool at all. Yeah.
Hi, Heather. Nice to see you.
Hi.
Wow. I don't like the smell of gas. I know some people do.
You
Ugh.
know, I do like the smell of gas.
You're one of those?
I'm one of
Mhm.
those. Yeah, I do
Wow.
like it.
Yeah.
I almost think it's a comfort thing with me
Oh,
because
okay.
my father used to love to mow the lawn.
Oh.
And when I was younger, I had he bought me like a little toy lawnmower. And as he would mow, I'd mow behind him. So
Aw.
there's something about the mowing process that's really comforting for me. So, and of course, the smell of the gas because it was a gas mower and that whole thing.
Mhm.
And so when I think of gasoline, I don't even think of vehicles. I think more along the lines of mowing. Um,
Mm.
so yeah, I like it. I do like it. All right. You see anything I need to pay attention to in here?
Well, Wayne has revoked his initial invitation, and we've now both been invited because looks like there's a little more than what he thought he was going to make. So there's enough for both of us.
So we can both come over to their house.
Hmm.
Well,
Hmm.
thanks, Wayne.
That is so kind.
Awesome. Appreciate that. Oh, I would love to go eat with the Riches. That'd be awesome. That'd be so much fun.
That wouldn't that? I'm seeing them in September potentially. I'm sure hopeful
Yeah,
to see
you
them.
and Sharon, right?
Perhaps, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hmm. Going on yeah.
Oh, here we go. Look at this. Kathy, unpopular smell likes. I like skunk.
Oh, ooh, no. I'm very like sensitive.
You went,
In
oh
fact,
no.
yeah, we were no, because we were driving. This just occurred last week. I was on
Mhm.
holidays, and Brian and I drove up island, and I had to close the window. I was like it was. We went through a section of maybe a good 5 minutes, and I was like,
Mhm.
"How do these people live here?" It was like cow shit. It smelled like
Oh.
manure. And Brian, and this is well, he'll probably watch this, or maybe he won't. But he was like, because this is the truth. He was like basking in it. He was like sniffing it, and it was
Oh,
a
he really
feeling.
liked it.
Loves it. It reminds him of when he used to like ride horses. And
Mhm.
so it was a sensation where it was like the memory attached to it.
Yes, that's the
I'm like,
thing.
it smells like shit. It's horrible.
Right.
Skunk, horrible. I have a very sensitive nose, so
There's something about that
ugh.
memory attachment that makes the poo-poo smells
Yes,
seem not so bad. It's like,
yeah,
"Oh, I kinda like that."
yeah,
Like the gas, people
like the
aren't on
gas.
board with the
Yeah,
gas, but
gives me
it
headache.
it's tied in with something else for me, so.
I don't like the smell of mold either. I can smell mold.
Oh,
Mm,
no,
yeah,
no,
no,
I don't
no.
like that at all. Uh, Viv likes the smell of paint.
Okay.
I'm cool with paint, yeah.
Mm.
Um, what's going on here? What
Aw.
what is Aiden saying here? Hold on. My grandma loves the smell of little piglets and mud. It brings her back to
Uh-huh.
pig rescuing day. Aiden, I'm not sure what this story is about. You've said this before.
Pig rescuing? Do tell.
I know. Aiden has a grandma piglet mud story of some sort. He's mentioned this before.
I like the sounds of this lady. I mean, she seems
You're
right up my alley.
right. She's a party animal.
Uh-huh. I went on a frog rescue mission before the sun came up, and I was like, um,
A
maybe
frog
10.
rescue mission.
Oh yeah. Animals, I was like sign me up. So was at my dad's sister, so my aunt and uncle, and they lived at this lake, on the lake, and the
Mhm.
next door neighbors, I even remember their names. I won't say it, but I remember you if you're ever watching this.
Uh,
Anyways, I remember, and they had this well, and it was a dried up well, but the dad didn't like frogs. So he would take all of these frogs and he would throw them in the well. Well, they couldn't get out.
oh,
Until I got wind of this. So I'm over there, and my cousin Michelle. And here's the thing: the plan was, so I had 2 siblings at the time, and I had my 2 cousins. And we were all, because it was at the lake, we would all go in our campers, and so we would stay there for a couple of days. Anyways, we had this, like, between all of us kids, all of my cousins and my siblings, we were gonna go and rescue these frogs,
A
and we had to
mission.
do it. Total mission.
Yes.
So the plan was 5 a.m., still dark out. We're
Operation
going to
Ribbit.
Yes. Well, the only one that got out of bed, all of the rest of them were in a yes until the morning came around, and me and my cousin Michelle got up. We broke into the yard of the next door neighbor. We took the lid off of the well, and we rescued the frogs.
I love that.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Personally, I love frogs.
Oh.
I'm weird about some creatures, but if a frog is nearby, I have no issue with picking up a frog, holding
So
a
cute.
frog. There's a lake here, Lake Cumberland, and there's a lot of frogs around there and stuff. And
So good.
I like picking up the frogs. It's weird.
Mm.
It's been a while since I've been there, but yeah, I'm okay with the frog. They're cute. They're super cute.
I think Patricia's saying hello, and I think she's in Australia. Patricia Heaslip, because she said, here's my morning tonic, high vibe duo.
Got
So
it.
sweet. Aw.
Hi, Patricia.
Nice to see you again.
For sure.
I invited myself onto Lisa's channel.
I'm glad you did. I like having a sidekick on here. Yeah, normally on these days it's just me, and I think what everybody does is they just like to put stuff in the chat to make me laugh. So, but it's nice having somebody on here with me where we're talking about some stuff. So it's
Yeah.
Marie said manure doesn't bother me, and I live in Texas.
Wow. Do you know how many times I've heard the state of Texas in the last 2 weeks in particular? I have lost count.
Texas is kind of
Something's
a hot
happening
topic.
there. It is.
Politically,
Mm-hmm.
socially,
Yeah.
economically.
Yeah.
Texas is a whole thing right now. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel big changes energetically and shift that's happening in the state of Texas around, and not even knowing. Have I been there? No, I haven't been there. Just the energy around it, I feel like there's shift, and I don't know this, but I feel like it's on a lot of like the what are they called? I always draw a blank on this one, but like the ley lines, like the grids, that
Okay.
kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Energetically, I feel there's something there, and I feel like it's all adding to the shift and the change that's happening in that area.
Which makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Texas has gone full on fascist insane.
Here we go.
Oh.
Do either of you do dream interpretations?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
For sure. Actually, on my channel,
Mm-hmm.
every other Sunday, there's something that's called the Dream Team that I'm on here with my buddy Debbie, Freebird Spirit. And the Dream Team is actually not us saying we're the Dream Team. It's the whole collective is the Dream Team. Everybody in chat and everything. We all analyze each other's dreams and stuff. So, and plus, I'm a lucid dreamer. That's a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
And they're both very dreamy.
And we're dreamy.
So
Thanks,
dreamy. No, dreamy. Yeah. Dreamy, like in all capitals with all the emojis.
Oh, you're so sweet. You'll get your
Mamina.
PayPal in like 5 minutes.
I just want to be able to star things. That's all I want.
I know. I need to make sure you got access to that. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, completely.
Indigo
Do it.
says, I would love to do dream readings on my channel in the future. Do it, Heather. I could totally see you doing
Why
that.
the future? Do it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the holdup, Heather?
Because
Let's do
in
it.
2 seconds, that's the future. Oh, wait, we're already there.
Wait, oh, we're there. Oh,
Yeah, we're there. Totally
it
present.
never
Okay.
stops. Oh, look, what?
She goes live right now. Could you imagine? I would
Would
love
that be
that.
funny?
Do it, Heather. Heather.
You
Heather.
can do it.
Your chatters leave. It's like everybody leave. Everybody's coming to
Oh,
see Heather.
jeez. Oh,
Mhm.
Aspie has something deep here.
Okay, Aspie.
I no longer rule out the possibility of experiencing a concentration camp firsthand, not when living in the South. Thinking of leaving, seriously.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, Aspie lives in Tennessee, which is just
Oh.
right beneath me. I'm in Kentucky. And
Mm.
it's a challenge here. Now, I forget what city Aspie is in, but I am in a very liberal city, which
Mm.
makes me feel semi comfy cozy where I am, but the rest of the state has issues. But yeah, it's getting weird here. It really is.
Mm.
Here in the States, it's becoming quite interesting.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Intense. Aspie.
Oh, wait,
third.
look. Sherry said y'all are up against Linda G. I know I make this joke way too often, guys, but Linda G, girl, look out.
Yeah, what she said.
Linda G's got 12 people in there. I guarantee it.
Oh,
I love you,
bless.
Linda.
Same. Can't wait to meet you.
Right? Yeah. Kevin, tell them about
Tell
you.
the people. Well, I am going to join Linda on, I don't know if it's a Thursday, July 7th, maybe? I think it is. Thursday, July 7th, I will be joining her on her channel. She just doesn't know it yet. I'm just putting it out there.
Kevin's
I am
just
a master
hacker.
manifester.
Kevin hacks and manifests.
Totally. It will happen. Oh my God, no. Do you remember the story I told about the two people that I knew I was going to work with, and I did? Linda G is the third. I knew it. You heard
Look
it
at you. Well,
She's
I
like,
need to
boy, you settle down.
I need to put out some Linda G manifestations. I have not reached out to her, nor has she reached out to me. So, but I
Lost
think
in the
she's
mail.
lovely. She was on with us when we had our Nasty Women channel. She was on with us.
Oh yes, that's right.
Maybe 3 times.
Nice.
Maybe, yeah.
Mm.
But no, Linda always has a special place in my heart. But I just haven't. I haven't said anything. So
I was watching her do the retreat, and I could feel the energy of and I don't know when it took place, but there's a video. I just heard myself.
Oh, you okay?
I'm like full on echoing. Oh, what the heck?
What? Oh.
Okay. Is that better?
I didn't notice a difference.
I'm totally echoing. I'll just take these out.
Do you need to come out and come in? You can leave and come back, and
that's okay. I'll charge them. That's better.
Wait. Oh, you sound fine without the.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Why am I echoing?
Oh no.
Maybe I should leave and come back.
Leave and come back. That's fine.
So I just do it myself. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
Okay. But yeah, guys, Linda G came on with Sheridan on the Nasty Women 2 or 3 times. I think Sharon may have had Linda on with her on her individual channel. I think. I'm not sure. But no, I have not reached out to her at all. But I think she's lovely. Oh, thanks, Sherry. Yeah, Sherry remembers that show. All right, let's see. I don't have anything else I have no starred questions left. I'm hoping Kevin's on his way back. Rochelle said Kevin's on his way to Linda G's channel. He might be. He probably totally dumped me. He's like, what? She's live? Lisa, I'm having sound issues. I'll be right back. You may have nailed that one. That's really funny. I love that. I don't know. So what else do y'all want to talk about? Anything? I mean, if you can't think of any more questions for either me or Kevin, that's fine. You can ask whatever you want, or we can just talk. We've been on for over an hour now. That's really good. Oh, he's back. Here he is. Let me pull him up here.
Oh, sorry, my friend Linda called.
I'm not even kidding. Look what I pinned.
Wait a sec.
Do you see it?
No. Oh, what you pinned? I'm looking at my screen. Sorry, he's going to Linda G's channel.
Rochelle was like, "Oh yeah, he's on his way to Linda G's." You totally got dissed.
Totally. Wow.
Oh, here's a question. Have you ever been involved in a past life regression?
Mm-hmm. I have.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've had one from one of my mentors, maybe, I want to say it was about 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I just had the one. Yeah. Yeah. It was interesting. I you know what I mean? Like the timing of it. I think it's always great. How it would probably be, I think it would just be different at this point in my life from the experiences that I've had since. And just, you know, better understanding of things. And, but yeah, fascinating actually. Yeah. How about you, Lisa?
I have not.
Mm.
I never have. I want to. I'm
Yeah.
very interested.
Mm-hmm.
If I find someone who can do that for me, which I probably know individuals who do that
Yeah.
and could. I just have not asked.
That's so funny. So I'm going to share it. I was hesitating, but I think it's so funny because I actually reached out to someone who specializes in this, and I think I'm not certain. I am pretty certain they are a certified clinical counselor,
Mm-hmm.
amongst other things, and stumbled across a lady called Dolores Cannon. And
Mm-hmm.
so under the umbrella of her teachings, has done, I'm forgetting the term. It's like an acronym. There's like, anyways, does a form of hypnosis that does the like past life
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So, and I had asked them to come onto my channel. I
Nice.
know. So
That's exciting.
yeah. And I've listened. They have some of the recordings from some of the sessions where clients have agreed to let them share them. And so I listened to some in just fascination. And
Mm-hmm.
so I just feel that they're the real deal and very integral and ethical and all of that. I think the other certifications and degrees and all of that blend into it. So yeah, I'll keep you posted.
Yeah, please do.
Mhm.
It's definitely something I'm interested in doing, but it is, if I choose to do it, I definitely want it to be legitimate,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're both wearing black, but what's y'all's favorite color? Black. I'm waiting for a new shade of black.
My I think I do like black.
Mm.
But I like red.
Mhm.
And then here we go with my whole indecisiveness.
Mm.
A lot of, well, not, I don't even want to say indecisiveness. I think that a lot of it really depends on my mood because I'm all in on, give me some purple, give me yellow, orange,
Mm.
all that stuff.
Mm.
I can throw a color in when I'm feeling it, but I think my default is either black or red. I
There you
think so.
go.
Yeah,
I
for
have
sure.
one shirt that has gray and red stripes,
Hmm.
and I can't remember who told me this, but the red is like if you're going for a job interview or you just need an extra superpower,
Hmm.
wear red.
Oh, for sure. That's the power color.
Wear red.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Red's no joke.
yeah, you look good in orange too, and green. Although I
Thank
don't know if
you.
I've seen you in green, but I think
I
so.
think I wore a green T-shirt the other day.
Hmm.
I think so. Thank you, Heather. Heather said I look lovely in light blue. Yeah, I do have a couple of light blue things I've worn.
Lovely indeed.
Love it. Thank you so much. All right. Right, Wayne. There are more shades of black than you realize, for sure.
Desert Dawn, just to clarify, it will be around their teachings, but I don't know if first of all, I don't think she's still alive, but the other person that I was referring to has done their training under Dolores's teachings. But I will post it. I will,
It's one we've been on for 111.
of course, we have. There you have it. Ding,
What
ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding.
the heck?
When I looked, it was 11133. So
Oh my, was it really?
it really was for reals. Yeah. So, but yes, I'll keep you in the loop. When I know, you will know. When I know, you will know. I have to reach that community tab. Have I mentioned?
You will be there in no time. Oh my gosh. When you go on with Linda G, I
Mm,
will never see you again. You're gonna ride that wave. You'll be like, I'll be back here going, I
stop
love
that.
you, Kevin.
Oh, never. Never.
Oh gosh.
Mm-mm.
Linda is she brings her posse with her, and
Mhm.
it provides such a boost for everybody when they do any kind of collaboration with her.
Yeah.
And I guess it kind of depends. So, with some people, it's just a little boost. With some, it's just like,
Wow.
and I think you are.
Okay.
So I'm really excited for when you go on her channel. I think it's going to
Mhm.
really make a big difference for you. I'm super excited about it.
Well, it's
Not,
very.
not that you, I love Linda G. Not that you
Mhm.
need that to do this.
Mhm.
I'm just saying it's so generous of her to provide her time and space to do that, and
Yeah.
I think that'll help you out a lot.
I love that. And that's the thing where like being in the recognition of how you can be in contribution, she
Mhm.
does that because she doesn't know me. You know what I mean? So
Right.
in that, it's just such a open heart and so supportive in the
Hmm.
community to do that for people.
Yeah.
I love that. And I think that that goes along with the part of the responsibility. That's just my opinion, but
Right.
and she does it so gracefully. So
Oh, she does for sure.
mhm.
And
Yeah.
maybe if I did more readings on my channel, I would have had her here a long time ago. Unless she wants to sing, sing or shoot the shit. I don't
Totally.
know. But yeah, you'll know. We'll see down the line for me. But I love this for you. I love this for you.
Thank you. You're welcome, Desert Dawn. Yeah, retirement. I heard that something about retirement. Yeah.
Yeah, she did say something about she's cutting back or she's no longer doing personal readings, I think.
Oh, wow.
I think she's finishing up the ones that she has. Um I think she's moving on to bigger and better things. Marie said, Kevin, you got to email her. Marie, he's already in there.
It's done.
They already have something lined
Yeah,
up.
it's in the calendar. I have the link. I should go there now.
You should. And Heather, I don't think that she has no. She
Oh,
doesn't have
333.
anything.
Heather, 333. That is not a coincidence. So take that word.
Oh,
I
it
just
is 333 for you.
yeah. So that's it. So this I'm gonna lay it out there. If you
Yeah.
think that, then you're probably right. But if you
Yeah.
don't think
I've
that,
seen.
then you're probably right.
Yeah, I've seen Linda do collaborations with people with less than 100.
There you
I
go.
really have.
Like that's me. Hello. I mean, I have a bit more than 100, but it's still. I'm like probably when I
Yeah.
reached out, I didn't. I probably had 92.
Yeah, Linda does not worry about stuff like that. If you guys want to reach out to her, just do it. I
Mhm.
just haven't done it.
There you go.
That's poo poo on me. Don't follow. Do as I say. Don't do as I do.
Totally. Yeah.
Here we go. What's this?
What's this? And you need to find it's up on the cover. So totally. Sharing is caring.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Sherry,
Sometimes
you
it's
know
difficult to
this.
ask
Yeah.
because we're afraid of like the no. And it's like, I'm a risk taker. People tell me no all the time. And I don't say I don't take it personal, but
You
I
take it well, I'm
yeah,
sure.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I've worked in so many team environments and I got told no a lot. More than I got told yes.
You
So
know, and that's the thing. It's almost like those I'm sure there's somebody in the community that's been in sales and stuff. The whole thing is you
mm,
put out 4,000 feelers, you're going to get some yeses along the way. You're going to get all those no's. It's fine, you
yeah.
know? You're going to get them. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Rochelle's
right.
giving me
I
a
saw
boost
that
here.
tweet
Invite
too.
her. I think she'll accept. I think she will too. I just haven't invited her.
Totally.
I just haven't done it. I think we'd have a good time on here. I really do.
Yeah. I forget what I was gonna say about mm, hmm.
So how long do you want to be on here, Kevin? Like for another 15 minutes, 20 minutes?
What time did we get on here? I need to go soon. Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been on for
An
over an hour and
Yeah.
it's 3:37 your time.
Yeah. Either way, I'll probably be about 10 minutes.
Yeah. All right. Let's just
15.
let's get toward the end here. Yeah, exactly, Sherry. There are always naysayers who have to bring everyone or oh, did somebody bring someone down? Did I miss something?
I don't know.
Poo on the naysayers. Come on, guys. Let's keep it positive for sure.
Bye, Marie.
Bye, Marie. Also, everybody, please like and subscribe to me if you aren't already, and like and subscribe to Kevin. His channel is called The Healing Medium. And now that I know Kevin is on with me today, I will make sure that his link is in my description.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And of course, Kevin, as always, you know, you got an open invitation. Invite yourself at will.
Totally.
If you're in the chat, just be like, just text me and be like,
Yeah.
hey.
Link, please.
Link.
Heather, oh my gosh, I just remember this. I was so moved by your holding that kangaroo, and I was admiring your hair. I think I love the natural, and then I saw like a streak of like pink or something, I think, in it. It looks amazing.
She's indigo, so she does the whole indigo color.
Oh my goodness.
With her hair.
It was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Now that's something I've never done. I've never colored my hair like that.
Ever.
It's interesting to me.
You've never done a chemical service on your hair?
Oh, I used to relax my hair.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did.
And straighten?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is way easier.
Oh,
I'd rather do it like this. Give me au natural all day long. Screw
yeah.
that. The chemicals aren't good for you, and it's although it looks lovely, especially when my hair was long. But yeah, it's just too much, too much. But no,
What
the
was
coloring, I'd rather just go with this. So it's fine. Whatever.
I swear I saw color. Was it like leftover color or something? It didn't. Maybe it was just the light, but the picture that you posted, oh my gosh. Okay. I thought it looked like color. Well, maybe it was the way um, the light was reflective. I'm not sure.
Oh, Rochelle, you've got gray like me. Yeah.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I don't mind the gray. In fact, way back when I was super younger, when I saw the way my parents were going gray, I was like, you know what? When it kicks in, I'm just gonna go with it. I don't care. Plus, I don't have the patience to maintain.
Mm.
That's a lot. So it's like I don't care.
Aspie asked any advice on turning on psychic abilities.
Oh, let me find that.
One of the greatest things is the pendulum because it's instant, and so we can use it just for our own. Should I have like chicken or fish? I don't know. Let's see what the pendulum says. You know what I mean? So we can just make it really fun and easy, and tuning into that. I think if you're not already, the pendulum is just a great one. And I find with the pendulum, it's be intentional with selecting one in that there's some that will work, some that'll be a better fit for you than others. So, maybe being mindful in that if you're not using one already, that's a great way to turn on. Sometimes it's just being in the practice of doing things that, versus it being on or off.
Right.
Just being in the practice of it, but interesting. Interesting.
That's a lovely response. I like that.
There you go.
Well, nobody's really asking anything else, so
What did Patricia say? Oh yeah, that was aside from not living in
oh, I
Doreen. Yeah,
said,
that was
hey, aside from not living in Doreen, any vibes for Australia this week? Oh yeah, subscribe. Even the chat people. You don't have to answer. I just thought I'd add to it. Love you guys. And I remember that. The Doreen thing. When
yeah,
you said Doreen, that
yeah.
reminded me. I remember because you were like, I don't want to be in Doreen.
Like, no. Send us a postcard.
Right? Postcards from Doreen.
Doreen.
She sends us a picture. She's wearing a I love Doreen t-shirt.
Welcome to Doreen, population of 3. And then she's like number 4 or something. I don't know. I said D. I actually remember that. I said D.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
But was there a question I missed that I was
Um,
entertained by? Any vibes for Australia this week? Even to pat people. Any vibes for Australia? Oh.
I'm I've got a couple from Aiden. If you want to last this,
Mhm. Mhm.
I just did 2 from Aiden that I just pinned here. Um, vibes from Australia.
I feel like you guys are going into winter, aren't you? Yeah. Although the
What is winter like in Australia?
good question.
I don't think they have a winter.
Mm.
I
Well,
don't know.
I don't know if
Is
they call
that true, Patricia? That you guys really don't have a true winter? Although the weather's all jacked up all around the world right now, so I don't know.
Mhm. That's where I kind of went. Things are
Yeah.
interesting. I feel like the animals are like coming out and numbers. I don't know. Increase of animals. That's where I'm getting, or that's what I'm getting. Hard no, no winter. Oh no, Doreen. Hard no. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's south, so it's very cold. Yeah. So they do. I mean, their version of cold. Yeah, temperature-wise, I don't know what that looks like.
I don't know. I really don't. I mean, I don't want to force an answer on that. I mean, I do want to. I mean, I do know that Scotty, that whole thing, Scott Morrison was their guy. And I think he's out now. Like he's out of the picture now. So I think politically there's a shift with them in Australia. But other than that, I don't know. I'm not really picking up a whole lot of anything. Nothing significant on my end.
Oh my God, look at Aiden's questions.
Oh, yeah. Here's Aiden's stuff. Here's one.
Any places you want to travel?
Australia is one for me.
Australia, yeah. Same.
We talked about that recently.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Brian flies there sometimes twice a month, and I'm like,
Oh, that's so cool.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
And then Greece. I'd like to go to Greece.
Oh my God. I can't believe you said that.
Portugal.
Now I
And
thought of doing
Sweden.
Portugal.
Sweden, kind of Finland. Yeah. Scotland. Yeah, I still have some travel, which it was funny because during the last couple of years, of course, because of circumstance, I had zero desire to travel, and I had come off of traveling for like the last decade, for work and for pleasure. But I've got this desire to see places again, which is interesting.
For me, Australia has been on the list. Greece has been on the list.
Oh.
Italy, France, and Ireland. Those are my biggies.
Yeah. Italy, France, and Ireland. I've been there and multiple times. A couple. Amazing. Yes, and yes. So Paris. Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm sure Paris is wonderful.
So fantastic. I lived there in a past life.
You think so?
Oh, for sure. It was so familiar. Yeah, it was so familiar. I could have actually just left my life.
When I was
set up camp.
When I was in school, when I was in elementary school, starting in 3rd grade, they taught us Spanish.
Oh.
Which it sucks because I don't remember hardly any of it. But I learned Spanish up through middle school, and I switched to French. I studied French from 8th grade through high school and 2 years of college. Don't know why. Do I remember any of it? It's hit or miss. But I was actually to the point where we would get textbooks. Like I could read and understand.
Wow.
It's all gone. It all went because I got away from it. Yeah, that routine thing with it. I got away from it, but I was so into that. And I kind of, at the time, I wished I had hung on to the Spanish because it's so prevalent here. Spanish is super prevalent where I live. There's not much French going on here in Louisville, Kentucky. But but leave it to me to pick the language that doesn't quite, gel. But yeah, that was the whole thing. So yeah, I used to know quite a lot of French. So, and I actually thought maybe that meant something like I would travel there, and I never did. So there's that too.
Interesting. And Aiden's follow-up question.
Yeah.
At 3:42.
Here we go.
Aiden, what would your grandmother do? That is the question. What would your grandmother do?
Right?
I mean, wrestling pigs or saving pigs. What would Nana do? What would I do? Well, I would phone the front desk. I'd be like, "Yeah, for sure." I would phone the front desk. I'd probably, like I'm under the bed, actually. I'd be like, "Oh," I'd wanna know if it was a man or a woman, and I'd maybe check their pockets to see if they had a
You'd pat them down.
I would okay, this
You would drag them out under the bed, pat them down, and be like, "What do you have?" Because you don't need it. You can't take it with you. I'm spiritual. I know these things. You can't take your shit with you. I love it. That is awesome. Oh, Kevin.
No, I meant I would frisk them down for identification, not
Oh,
rob
okay.
them. No, yeah, that's what I would do.
Oh, whew.
Sure. I mean, I think responsibly, I should check the pulse, you know what I mean, to see, and then, in that assessment, then I would wait to call the front desk till I frisk them for identification and valuables. And then I would call the front desk.
And then I'd be like, "Hey, somebody's here.
Can we get
Your
house
bags
cleaning?
are full."
Room 333. We have Betty Sue. She's no longer with. No, she has no valuables. No,
She had nothing.
she had nothing.
Just the clothes on her back. I don't know what's going on here.
Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious.
Oh, there you have it.
I would totally knee-jerk reaction. I'd probably drag them out from under the bed. I really would. EMS, right?
Yeah.
So I would just be like, "Oh my gosh, you okay?" And I would
Mhm.
not think probably and just yank them out. And of course, if you can tell it's an obvious,
Yeah.
deceased individual. Yeah, then you make that phone call. That's what I
Yeah.
do.
Although, like, if the hotel was booked and I was, like, exhausted from traveling, I'm just thinking this through. I'm being honest.
It's like, I don't have time for this. I would just spray them down, make sure they didn't smell, and go to bed.
And then I grab my I would get a good night. I travel with my sage spray, and then I would get a good night's sleep, and then I'd be like, oh, because I wouldn't want to be inconvenienced to have to move rooms or like all of that.
It's like, you know what? I've been packing, I've been traveling, I'm hungry, and I'm sleepy. John Doe, you're good where you are.
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep.
We'll talk tomorrow.
We'll work out your shit later.
Yeah. Oh my God, Sherry Peter Pants. Sherry Peter Pants.
I gotta pin that. Yes. Good job, Cherry.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah, Wayne, move it across the hall. Exactly.
that would be even funnier. Oh my gosh, call room service and like just
Totally.
put them outside your door. It's too hard to. The struggle is real with travel, guys. We all know.
Like I have traveled, and sometimes I'm just tired, and it's
Oh
I
gosh,
would deal with that in the morning.
that is funny.
Yes.
Oh my
Mhm.
gosh, you guys
Um,
are a trip.
on that note, I should probably call it a
It's
night.
time to go. It's 1:33. We've been on.
Of course. Well, there you go.
More 3-3s.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh gosh.
Sherry, I
Well,
love
once
that.
again,
Mhm.
the Sundays, I used to call this Sunday Fun. I don't know if you all noticed, but I've changed the name to Lisa Live at 5. I changed all the previous videos to Lisa Live at 5.
I
So
love that.
we'll do this in the future on every other Sunday, maybe every Sunday if nothing's going on that particular Sunday. And if Kevin wants back on, of course, hello.
Do.
But anybody, yeah, if anybody wants to join me on these on these Sundays, this is how we roll. We've done what? How many readings do we do?
Zero.
0. Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Zero.
So
It was
this
good.
is the moment where y'all get together and cut up, and y'all can talk amongst yourselves in there, and we just talk. Get away from all the weirdness that's going on in our world. So, but Kevin, thank you so much for
My
joining.
pleasure. It was so
Yeah,
fun. Thanks
for
for
sure.
saying yes.
And what's your next thing coming up? Tell them.
Actually, I'm going on at 5 o'clock tonight with Jean from Soul. Help me.
I don't know.
Soul and Heart Connected. Let me find out because that's
Heart and Soul
Heart
Connected.
and Soul Connected.
Okay.
Jean. No, not Jean. Allie. Oh my
Allie,
goodness.
Heart and Soul Connected.
Allie.
Yeah.
The lovely Allie. I've not met her, so I'm
Oh,
excited to
she's
meet
the
her.
best.
Yes,
Oh,
so
we
lovely.
all love Allie. Yeah.
Yeah, so wonderful. All right.
Yes, go prep, go do your thing. Everybody in chat,
Okay,
like and
great.
subscribe to me and Kevin. I'll make sure to put his link in the description when we get done. And thanks for being here with us. And thank you, moderators. If there was a troll, thank you for getting them. If you didn't, then whatever. No problem. But yeah, everybody have a good week. And we'll see you soon.
Bye, everyone. Lisa, I'll say bye to you now, too.
Okay. Bye.